Live from the studios of News Channel 9, this is Good Morning Chattanooga.
Happening right now on Good Morning Chattanooga, falling snow and temperatures across the area. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jessica Harthorn.
And I'm Greg Funderburg. We have live team coverage all morning of this winter blast. Taylor Stewart and Aaron Farrar out this morning checking out those weather conditions as black ice remains a big threat.
Plus, Aaron Thomas is keeping a close eye on the roads for slowdowns with the exclusive traffic tracker. We'll check in with them in just a moment, but first let's go to meteorologist Brian Smith to see what we can expect today. Good morning, Brian.
Hey, good morning to you guys. Goes without saying almost, but we are in a weather aware day here for this morning with temperatures still continuing to slowly fall, as well as that rain continuing to transition over to snow in many locations. Here in Chattanooga, it kind of wavers back and forth here, but we're seeing a little bit of it. Most of the snow is falling with temperatures above freezing, so it's melting on contact. But even after the precip moves out, we are still watching out for some black ice, especially on some of those bridges. Most of the accumulations have been in grassy areas and then elevated objects, your cars, the stop sign, the decks and patios here. So here's a look at our storm tracker in motion here. The system's moving in pretty quickly and also moving out pretty quickly. So along the Sequatchie Valley Plateau, you're pretty much done with the exception of some flurries, but temps continue to fall, so we got to watch those roads. Here in Chattanooga, give or take, still some rain, a signal lookout, seeing some snow, Sand Mountain, Cloudland Canyon, seeing some of it, and we've seen it kind of go back and forth in Cleveland with some minor accumulations as well. Still watching some more coming out of Birmingham that might clip northwestern parts of Georgia, but it is winding down, probably here in the Chattanooga area, another 30 minutes or so, and then we'll start to see most of the moisture shifting to the east of the city. Our temperatures, again, a lot of us are above freezing and still in the 40s the further east you go, with rain down towards Chatsworth and Dalton, while it's 26 degrees in Pikeville. So those are some of those spots that we have to watch, especially the secondary roads. Not only that, Altamont's coming in at 28 degrees. Last check, Signal and Dunlap are both around 30, the same with Lookout Mountain. So again, temperatures right around that freezing mark, and we have to watch those bridges and overpasses the first thing first. Now here's a look at our future track at 7. I think this will be a little bit further to the east than what you see here, but you get the idea. Things are winding down by 8, 9 o'clock, maybe some snow showers in the Murphy and Blairsville, and then some minor accumulations there. And then we all see some sunshine by this afternoon, but the cold air will continue to filter in. I think we'll level off here in town, probably around 30. Some of us will stay in the 20s, but sunshine will be out here by midday for most of us, and the sun and the winds will thankfully help dry off some of those roads. A couple cold mornings and then a warm up with some rain possible heading into the weekend. We'll talk more about that coming up. Jess?
Brian, thanks so much. Several school districts in our area are closed for today, and those right now are scrolling at the bottom of your screen and also posted on our website, newschannel9.com/closings.
Today's frigid temps and snowfall bring the risk of icy roads.
Taylor Stewart is checking out the conditions right now, and she joins us live from Birchwood. Taylor, I see the snow. How does it feel?
It's snowing. Yes, I feel it. It feels so good because I'm from the Northeast, and this is the kind of snow that we like. As you guys can see, it's starting to stick a little bit. It's picking up some snow right now. It's soft, but it's not necessarily enough to make a snowman, but you can probably get a good snowball or two out of this. But we've been driving around all morning. I want you guys to take a look at the roadways over here. They were getting slick for sure, and like we've been talking about all morning, black ice is a cause for concern. But I want to send it back to Aaron right now so we can get a look at the roadways across our area.
Thank you so much, Taylor. So yeah, obviously seeing a pretty decent amount of snow happening right there, and so we're going to be watching that as we head throughout the remainder of the morning. Those higher elevations especially, and those secondary roads being the primary concerns this morning. So as of 2 o'clock, Roberts Mill Road and the W Road both closed down in anticipation of those freezing temperatures and those slick spots. So that is going to remain closed while that ice is still a threat out there. You will have to use Taft Highway, Highway 127 there as your alternate route. Now those main roads, Highway 27, 153, the interstates, obviously those are well traveled, and TDOT and Public Works and CDOT, everyone's all working together there to make sure those roadways are fine for travel. Now that being said, temperatures will continue to fall throughout the remainder of the morning, and so that is going to create the risk for some black ice, again mainly on those secondary roads, but temperatures falling west to east right now. Let's take a look outside now with our TDOT SmartWay camera. 75 at Ottawa, mile marker 11, looks like a rain-snow mixture happening here. as you are traveling north or southbound. So we'll keep an eye on this as we head throughout the remainder of the morning. But the good news is I don't have any reports of anything major happening right now, but I'll let you know if anything changes. Jessica.
Aaron, thanks so much. Our live team weather coverage continues right now with Aaron Farrar. He's on Signal Mountain. And Aaron, I see you're seeing snow as well.
Hi, Jessica. I am seeing snow, but it's very light at this point. About a half an hour ago, it was way heavier than this, and now it's basically back to flurries. We want to show you that while it was pretty heavy, it did accumulate on higher objects like this mailbox right here. We've been all morning long, we've been showing you how some of the snow has accumulated here, as well as even on the ground as well. You can see it in some of the grassy areas as well, some of the snow that is sticking. These are really the only spots where the snow is sticking. It's not really accumulating on the roads at all. We do want people to know that there are crews out, and we just saw 2 snow plows come and drop salt and sand on the road. They're doing that to prevent accumulation of black ice along the roads. And they've been doing that and starting that process even since yesterday.
I will be salt and sanding all of the overpasses, tunnels, and bridges.
Precipitation comes in and the temperatures drop like we're anticipating, that's when the salt and sand will come in and will actually go over the top of that to try to melt that away.
And we know that there will be about 20 trucks out using that salt and sand throughout the day to make sure that the conditions on the road are okay for drivers, especially on the roads where they're passable right now. But again, as the temperatures are dropping, that black ice will become more of a threat. So we are just asking drivers to be aware of that, to take their time, to reduce their speed, and just to be cautious on the roads if you are traveling today. That's what we know right now. Reporting in Signal Mountain, I'm Aaron Farrar. Good morning, Chattanooga.
Some good advice, Aaron. Thank you. While CDOT treats the city's roads, TDOT is responsible for all highway on-ramps and exits. Well, we would love to see your snow photos this morning. Check this one out. This one is from Chelsea on Cagle Mountain. She says she took this video around 3:30 this morning. So share your pics by going to newschannel9.com and clicking on the Chime In tab. Then upload them in our winter weather gallery. We'd love to show them on air.
This wintry blast will blanket most of the United States over the next few days. Roughly 220 million Americans will feel temps fall below freezing this week. In Atlanta, city officials prepared for the Arctic front and the Super Bowl.
We have prepared, we've made additional investments in equipment to help clean our sidewalks and keep our sidewalks de-iced.
So far, more than 100 flights have been canceled at Atlanta's airport this morning. This as thousands of fans are set to pour into the city for the big Super Bowl game on Sunday. Now, city leaders hope to avoid this again. You remember this? You know, this was the snow jam from 5 years ago. Cars, trucks, and school buses became marooned on Atlanta freeways by a winter storm. The National Weather Service projects that up to an inch of snow is possible today in